Most riders think they know their motorcycle inside and out. But what if your bike was hiding features that could make your rides safer, smoother, and way more enjoyable? From overlooked safety switches to comfort upgrades you've probably never used, your bike is packed with hidden gems. In this video, we're diving into 14 powerful features that could completely change how you ride. Whether you're a weekend warrior or daily commuter, you're about to unlock your motorcycle's full potential. Adjustable clutch and brake levers. When it comes to riding comfort and control, one of the most underrated tweaks you can make is adjusting your clutch and brake levers. Often ignored by new and even experienced riders, these factory-set components aren't designed to suit every hand size. Think about it. Would you wear shoes that don't fit? The same logic applies here. Modern motorcycles, yes, even the budget-friendly ones, often come equipped with levers that allow fine-tuning. With just a small dial or adjuster, you can position the levers closer to or farther from the handlebar. For riders with smaller hands, this reduces the stretch required to engage the clutch or brake, drastically improving reaction time in sudden stops. For those with larger hands, pulling the levers farther away might feel more natural and prevent hand fatigue. Beyond comfort, there's a huge safety. A lever that's too far can tire your hands during stop-and-go traffic, increasing the chance of a slip-up. Getting your levers dialed in not only enhances comfort, but also makes you a more responsive, confident rider. The gear indicator. Contrary to what some purists say, using a gear indicator isn't a crutch. It's a smart upgrade. Whether you're navigating through tight city streets, riding twisty canyon road, or learning the ropes on a new bike, knowing exactly which gear you're in can change everything. Have you ever downshifted too far before a turn or stalled at a red light because you thought you were in first, but were actually in third? A gear indicator removes that uncertainty. With just a quick glance, you'll know your position in the gearbox, which helps prevent jerky starts, unnecessary wear, and potential accidents. And it's not just for beginners. Even experienced riders benefit when jumping between different bikes or riding in situations where every second counts. In busy traffic, your attention should be on the road, not counting gear clicks in your head. If your bike doesn't have one, aftermarket gear indicators are widely available and easy to install. This small tool helps you stay in tune with your machine, making you a smoother and safer rider. Hazard lights as multi-function safety tool. Most riders think of hazard lights as a last resort, something you flick on only when your bike breaks. But these blinking signals have a lot more to offer than just indicating distress on the side of the road. Picture riding through a dense fog or a sudden downpour where visibility drops to near zero. In moments like these, turning on your hazard lights transforms your bike into a flashing beacon, alerting every vehicle around you to your presence. They're especially helpful on highways or in group rides. A quick flash can warn others of potholes, roadkill, or sudden stops ahead. Even during night rides, when taillights can blend into the sea of red ahead, hazard lights help distinguish your bike and ensure drivers give you space. They're simple, effective, and often overlooked. So don't wait until something breaks. Use them proactively to boost your visibility and safety when conditions get rough. Built-in helmet communication ports. You've probably seen riders with Bluetooth headsets awkwardly strapped to their helmets using zip ties or double-sided tape. But if you've bought a decent helmet in the last few, especially one designed for long distance or touring, chances are there's a smarter way. Modern helmets often come with hidden compartments to padding, perfectly designed for speakers, mics, and communications. These slots aren't just they're aerodynamic. By tucking the tech inside, you reduce wind drag and noise while preserving the helmet's clean look. Riding with built-in communication isn't just about chatting with friends. It allows for GPS direction, hands-free calls, and even emergency assistance without needing to fumble with your phone. So, before you break out the duct tape and DIY gear, pop open your helmet line. You might discover it's already ready. The kill switch, more than an emergency button. You've probably noticed that little red switch on your handlebar, the kill switch, and you might have heard it's just for emergency, but in reality, this small feature is a big deal when it comes to safety control. Think of it like this. When parking your bike in a tight spot or dealing with an unexpected situation, reaching down for the key can be awkward, especially on heavier bikes. Using the kill switch allows you to shut off the engine while keeping your grip on the handlebar, maintaining balance and stability. But the real magic is in training your reflexes. By making the kill switch your go-to shutdown method, it becomes muscle memory. In a moment where your throttle gets stuck or your brakes fail, you won't have to think, you'll react. That split-second response can prevent disaster. It's not just a safety, it's a habit that could save your life. Cruise control, not just for touring bikes, Many riders associate cruise control with luxury touring motorcycles or massive cross-country machines, but this feature is sneaking into all kinds of bikes, including sport and adventure models, and for good reason. Maintaining throttle input over a long stretch of highway can cause wrist fatigue and even numb fingers, which dulls your response time. Cruise control offers your hand a break while maintaining a steady speed. This isn't just about comfort, it's about focus. When your hand isn't aching, you're more alert and able to react to the road. Some systems even let you fine-tune your speed without touching the throttle, letting you adapt smoothly to changing limits or terrain. Whether you're crossing the desert or cruising through farmland, cruise control keeps things steady and safe. So if your bike has it, don't ignore it. It's one of the most underrated tools for smart, long-distance riding. Hidden helmet visor locks, your first line of defense. Ever notice that tiny latch on the side of your helmet visor? That's not just decoration, it's a lock. And it might be one of the most underused features on your gear. While many riders let it slide, the visor lock plays a huge role in your safety, especially at high speeds. Imagine zooming down a freeway or passing a semi-truck when a strong gust hit. Without the visor locked, the wind can fling it open, or worse, snap it off. A sudden blast of air in your face at high speed? That's not just annoying, it's dangerous. A locked visor helps shield your eyes from wind, debris, and bugs, allowing you to focus on the road. And if the worst happens, say a crash, having that visor locked down means better protection for your face from road rash and airborne debris. So next time you're gearing up, take a second to click it shut. That tiny switch could make a massive difference. Trip Meter Mastery, your built-in ride planner. Tucked into your dashboard is a feature that's probably collecting dust, the trip meter, or if you're lucky, multiple trip meters. It's not just for logging how far you've gone on a ride. It's a versatile tool that can help you stay on top of bike maintenance, fuel tracking, and route planning. Here's how it works. Reset your trip meter every time you fill up. This lets you estimate how many miles you've got left before hitting empty, even if your fuel gauge is finicky or non-existent. Riders who rely solely on the gauge risk running dry in the middle of nowhere. You can also dedicate one trip meter to track maintenance interval, like when your next oil change or chain lube is due. It's a simple feature, but using it well means fewer surprises and more confident, efficient riding. Think of it as your motorcycle's quiet assistant, always tracking, always helping if you remember to press that reset button. Heated grips, comfort meets control. If you've ever ridden in chilly weather, you know how quickly your hands can go from chilly to numb, and that's where heated grips step in. Found on many modern touring and adventure bikes, heated grips are a game changer that too many riders overlook. With the push of a button, they deliver steady warmth directly to your palms, keeping your fingers flexible and responsive even in freezing conditions. Why does that matter? Because cold hands don't just feel miserable. They slow your reflexes, reduce your grip strength, and can turn a routine stop into a risky one. Plus, unlike bulky winter gloves, heated grips provide warmth without sacrificing throttle feel. Whether you're commuting on cold mornings or cruising through alpine passes, heated grips make those rides not only bearable, but safe and enjoyable. Check your handlebars. That button might already be there, waiting to keep you toasty. Emergency helmet cheek pad release, a life-saving detail. Here's a helmet feature most riders don't know exists until they need it. And by then, it might be too late. If your helmet has a red tab or strap near the base of the cheeks, congratulations, it's equipped with emergency release cheek pad. These aren't there for convenience. They're designed for paramedics. In the event of a crash, especially one that could involve spinal injuries, emergency responders can pull these tabs to safely remove the helmet without twisting your neck. This reduces the risk of making an injury worse while still getting quick access to your airway and head. It's one of those features you hope you'll never need, but being aware of it and showing your riding buddies where it is could be critical. When you check your helmet next, take a look inside. That little red strap might just be your unsung hero. Helmet Sun Visors, instant shade on the go. Forget fumbling with sunglasses under your helmet. If your lid has a built-in sun visor, you've already got the solution, and it's a good one. These flip-down visors are integrated into many modern helmets and can be activated in seconds, often with just a slide of a switch. The beauty of a sun visor is in its convenience and versatility. It cuts through glare during sunrise or sunset rides, giving your eyes a break without compromising visibility. Unlike tinted main visors, which are a pain at night, this internal sunshade flips up when the light goes down, so you're never stuck squinting or blindly fumbling with glasses at a red light. It's a smoother, safer way to ride, especially on unpredictable routes when the light changes fast. If your helmet has one, make it part of your routine. Your eyes and your reflexes will thank you. Fuel reserve valve, the forgotten lifesaver. On older motorcycles, especially carbureted ones, there's a small switch that could mean the difference between calling for help or making it to the next gas station. The fuel reserve valve. It's usually labeled on, off, and RES, and it taps into an extra bit of fuel left in the tank for emergency. If your bike sputters and dies suddenly, don't panic. Flip the switch to RES, and chances are you've got enough fuel to get you where you need to go. Too many riders have pushed their bikes miles down the road simply because they didn't know this feature existed. Even today, many dual sport and adventure bikes still include this throwback function. It's mechanical, reliable, and doesn't rely on electronics or sensors. Knowing how to use it, especially on older or more rugged models, can be the difference between frustration and freedom on the road. Handlebar risers customize your comfort. Feel like your bike is just a bit uncomfortable, especially on longer rides? You might not need a new motorcycle, just a better handlebar setup. That's where risers come in. These small, adjustable mounts let you raise or reposition your handlebars for a more natural and ergonomic fit. Installing risers can relieve strain on your wrists, shoulders, and back. It's not just about posture, it's about performance. When you're hunched over or reaching too far, you lose precision and control. Risers help you find that sweet spot where comfort meets capability. This tweak can completely transform how your bike feels, especially for shorter riders or anyone switching from one riding style to another. Best of all, they're affordable and easy to install, making them a top upgrade for riders who want a bike that fits like a glove. Helmet pinlock inserts. Beat the fog with clarity. Riding in the cold or rain. You've probably dealt with a fogged-up visor, and it's no joke. It limits your vision, builds anxiety, and puts you at serious risk. That's where pinlock inserts come in. These transparent liners act like double glazing for your visor. By creating a sealed pocket of air between the insert and your face shield, they prevent condensation from forming, even when you're breathing heavy or stuck in a cold traffic jam. Unlike anti-fog sprays that wear off quickly, pinlock inserts last and provide consistent performance. If your visor has two tiny pegs,